If you're super new to hula hooping and you want to learn how to use your hula hoop for fitness, then this video is for you. Welcome to Hoop Plus Fit with Scarlett, and today I'm going to go through the basics of waist hooping, how to keep it up, and then also we can do a little fitness routine together at the end. And if you do like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share it, and click on the link below to get your free full hour length class with me and also join the Hoop Plus Fit community. So first things first, I will make this brief, but I do want to talk about the tools that we're going to use today. So here I have two hula hoops that are suitable for fitness, and one of them is an HDPE hoop. So it is just basic plastic. I made it myself from stuff from the hardware store, and this one weighs 620 grams. This one is a weighted hoop and it has a metal core and a foam outer edge. So this one is also great for learning how to hoop. This one is heavier than this one. It is 1.3 kilograms, and basic rule is the bigger and the heavier, the easier it will be to maintain your hula hoop. So chances are you're watching this video and you are a beginner, so you're going to want to have something super heavy. So as you can see, this one is coming up to my belly button, this one is above my belly button. So you want something that comes up to somewhere in this range, and so yeah, then that is going to be a better hoop for you. So using both a weighted hoop and a heavy dance hoop will be great to assist your hula hoop workout. However, there is a slight difference. The one I'm using now is the weighted hoop, and it is moving a lot slower around my belly. It's easier to maintain, but as I move, it makes me naturally move a little bit slower. So at the beginning, you might want to start with a heavy hoop like this, and then progress onto a lighter hoop like this. This one is easier for me to keep my body completely straight because there's less weight pushing me all around. And then when I start doing my fitness workout, it's a lot easier to be nimble and quick. So if you start with a heavy hoop, you might want to progress onto a heavy dance hoop afterwards. But whatever you do, please don't try and do your hula hoop workouts with something small and light like this. This is what you'll probably find sold as a child's toy from any kind of cheap plasticky kind of shop. And yeah, if you're going to start your hula hoop workouts with this, it's likely to fall down, and we don't want you to be discouraged and feeling that you can't hula hoop, because yes, you can. You just need the right technique and the right hoop. Okay, so let's assume you all have a hoop now, and we are going to start with it around the waist. There are a couple of ways that will make this a little bit easier at the beginning, so I'll go through them now. One of them is to put one foot in front of the other, and you use the momentum of your rocking to keep the hula hoop going front to back. This is great because as we progress, we definitely want all the action to be coming from our belly and for us to be going in this front to back motion. And another way, though, is to have your feet hip width apart and go side to side. So we're going to start hooping. You try one. If it doesn't work, try the other. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So one of the main things that we want to do, though, is to make sure that our hula hoop is super, super flat. So if I'm starting it like this, it's not going to work. You know, really keep it nice and flat on this plane. A way to keep it super flat is to you can see here my forearm is actually really completely in contact with the hula hoop here, and I have both of them. I'm going to wind it up on my good side, so I wind it up from the right, pushing from right to left, and give it a lot of force. So one thing here, I am not even doing anything with my belly, pushing it with a force, and look how much a good push-off can do wonders for your hooping. So you want to give it some, you know, some power here. And then, yes, you can choose which way you're going to go for it. So right now I'm going for the side-to-side motion. You can see my hips are going from side to side. Also, you can try this rocking back to front motion. I actually find that a little bit difficult, but this definitely does help a lot of people. So you want to use your, oh, there we go, found it. Use your momentum of your body pushing forward. So if you want to practice that. And yes, another thing that people often do when they start hooping, they stick their arms in the air. And I have to tell you guys that putting your arms in the air makes it way more difficult. That is an exercise that we will get to soon. But for now, in order to make it a bit easier for yourself, what you might want to do is put your hands here in this, I call it neutral. If you put some strength in your arms, keep your shoulders down so they're not hunched, but you know, feel a bit of tension going on in your upper body, then it also does help. Now, as we progress, the main action we want is to be going front to back from our belly. And I will show you why. We are using these hula hoops for fitness, right? And we want to work on building those abs. So let's do an action that really works on building the abs. So if we stop with our hula hoop, you put your hands on your abs here and literally just push your body back to front like this. And you will already feel your abs engage. So even without a hula hoop here, you can feel that this action engages your abs. And the stronger you get with this, the more power you'll get and the more you can go. So yeah, let's wind up our hoops and let's practice. So we're pushing from our belly, keeping our arms strong. And you can have like a bit of a micro bend in the knees, but absolutely you do not want your action to be coming from your hips and your knees. It's definitely possible to hula hoop here, but if we are really working on targeting our abs and working on improving the strength around our entire core, then the action should be coming with some more straight legs and pushing from your belly. Now you might be looking at me and being like, you're not moving. But the thing is that the more you get into it and the more you practice, the less movement, it seems, it takes to move the hula hoop. So yeah, with more practice, your movement too will also become less. So yeah, so we want to practice here, pushing from our belly. And if this is super easy and you're like, Scarlett, I got this, I've got it down, well, then we can increase the challenge by decreasing our center of gravity. So what we want to do, my feet are hip width apart now. I'm going to toe heel my feet together until they're together. I mean, I'm doing a nice little kind of mountain pose stance with my feet. So my toes are together. There's like an inch between my heels. And then I can use that to really push my hips forward and pressing into my entire feet. Keeping those arms here. And we can practice. So moving your arms in different positions is going to increase the challenge and work different muscles. So if we take our arms out to the side, keeping your shoulders down, you will feel a difference in your belly. So yes, all these different actions and exercises and moves that we do, we're targeting different muscles and increasing the challenge. So if you want to go a step further, from this, then we take our arms up to the sky. Again, keep your shoulders down so they're not hunched around your ears, and you might need to increase your speed. So increasing your speed to keep the hula hoop going. Now, if your hula hoop does start to drop, it starts to go down, what you need to do is speed up. So increase the speed of your belly pumps. So many people start to bend over when it's falling down. And guys, this is not going to do you any favors. It is just going to make the hula hoop hit your chest, and it's going to change the angle of the hula hoop, and this is not going to help you. So if it's falling down, remember, get faster and don't bend over. Keep that chest up to the sky. And we can practice this even, and this is for later on. It's how you learn how to leg hoop, is you have to let it go down. And the way that we do this is we continue to pump our belly, but we decrease the speed. So we get it slower, it will go down, and then increase, it will come back up again. We practice that. I always like to pretend it's my hands that are doing the action. And increase, bringing it up. One more time, let's have a go. All the way down, increase the speed, bring it back up. Excellent. Now, if you have seen any of my workouts, you will know that we hula hoop in both directions. So what we want to do is stop the hoop. My hula hoop is going from right to left, and so I'm going to break it with my left hand by my left hip. So I'll show you from this side, taking it, catching it with the left hand and the left hip. And yeah, and then you send it in the opposite direction. But if you want to practice that break again, you can also, when you're catching your hula hoop, you kind of want to move with it. Now, the analogy that I always have is remembering in PE lessons in school when we were learning cricket, and the ball was super heavy and you had to move with the ball to catch the ball. Don't know why that thing stuck. I hardly ever play cricket, but it's definitely there in my mind. And yes, this thing is moving quite fast. So we don't want it to hit our hand with impact. We want to move with our hula hoop as we catch it. So stopping the hoop, moving with the hula hoop as we catch it. Then it puts us into this nice position and we can send it back the opposite way. Now remember, when you're sending it back, it's super important that the hula hoop is flat. I say this so many times, and I will always remind you during the workout, but yeah, keeping that hula hoop flat, paying attention to the position, and then setting it go will do wonders for your hula hooping. Now we are on the opposite side. So pushing with the left hand, left to right. This may feel weird. And also, I must add that what I'm saying, like my good direction is right to left and bad direction is left to right, that is it's the most common way. It's like being a right-handed person, which I am. It doesn't necessarily mean if you're left-handed that you will go in this opposite way, but just some people are different, but it's less common for left to right to be your natural direction. If it is, I don't know, like, well done you. It's cool. If right to left is your direction, that's also cool. It's just more common, that's all. So anyway, you want to be going now in your bad direction. So whether that's left to right or right to left, we're going to start with the bad direction, or let's say weaker direction, because nothing's bad, right? So making sure that it's super, super flat, winding it up, super strong with the forearm against the hula hoop, pushing, and then from the belly, or whatever you got to do to keep that hula hoop up. So whether you're going side to side, one foot in front of the other, and rocking, you got to do what you got to do. If you are in any of these variations, either the rocking foot or the side to side, there's going to be a point one day when you're like, oh my God, this is so easy, I don't even have to think about it. And once you get to that point, then you might want to think, if your foot is in front, start bringing that foot back, so you are going to get a more intense workout on your core, and hula hooping in the more kind of correct position. But like I said at the beginning, you've got to do what you've got to do to keep that hoop up and keep it fun for yourself. Because yes, it's pretty amazing. You've chosen hula hooping, which is one of the most fun exercises there are around. So excellent. Let's keep it fun and playful, which it is. Okay. So now we're going to practice stopping the hoop, and on this side, so now my hula hoop is going from left to right, and I'm going to catch it with my right hand. So catching it over here, keeping it flat, and then setting it going back. Ooh-hoo! So back to the new, the good direction, which always feels pretty nice after after being in the bad direction. But yeah, I mean, if you are learning hula hooping now and you're learning in both directions from beginning, that is amazing. Because I actually hula hooped for 7 years without even thinking that that would be a good thing to do. And actually, it's really super important for maintaining health in your back and making sure that you develop muscles that are more symmetrical. I mean, our bodies are not completely symmetrical, but would you do yoga just on one side? I don't think so. And it's the same with hula hooping. We want to hula hoop in both directions, even though one side is definitely easier than the other. So if you're hula hooping and you're thinking, okay, I can do it, but only for a minute and then I can't do it anymore, then please consider what you are asking your body to do. This is a repetitive action, which if you're watching this video is probably not what you're used to doing. And so you're asking your body to repeat this action over and over and over again. And the thing is it's not used to it. So the more you practice, the more it gets used to it, and the more you can build up your stamina with hula hooping. So maybe today you can do 2 minutes at the most. If you practice every day or a few times a week, whatever you feel, whenever you get that 5 minutes, even just 5 minutes hula hooping on your coffee break is a great way to maintain your fitness and improve your skill and stamina with the hoop. So, okay, we've done some nice hooping, but let's get to a proper fitness workout where we do it with the music. On my channel, you will find many, many different workouts, and I have to say that for me, music is such an important part in really driving you to push yourself to the next level with your workout. Obviously, we don't want to harm ourselves. However, there is sometimes this point where you're thinking, okay, I'm getting a bit tired, maybe I give up. But when you have some awesome music that you can really feel, then it inspires you to really take it to the next level. And so that's why music is such a core part of Hoop Plus Fit with Scarlett. I spend a lot of time selecting the best tunes to make you move and groove. And so I really hope that you enjoy these soundtracks and playlists that I create. And yeah, I hope it helps feed your flow. Okay, fantastic. So we have the basics down and you can hula hoop. So I'm going to play one song and we are going to work out for this one song. It is 2 minutes and 48 seconds. If you need to take a break, that's absolutely fine. So let's pick up our hoops and let's go. Wind it up on your good side and let's go. Pumping from your belly. Keeping your feet, right, you can keep them hip width apart for now. Have your arms strong, shoulders down. Excellent. Just get steady. Pumping your belly to the beat if possible. Next, arms to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to the side. Turn your wrist to face the sky. And rise. We rise together all the way to the sky and down. Keeping your arms strong. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Then you get here, pushing your belly to the beat. Break free in 4, 3, 2, 1, and woo! Flowing. Excellent. So now we want to stop the hoop in the opposite direction. 3, 2, 1. We stop the hoop. Hold it. Keep it flat. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So now we're in the opposite direction. Remember, we want to keep our knees, our legs apart, keeping our legs straight and strong. The belly, the action comes from the waist. Next, we're going to take our arms out to the side. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to the side. Turn your wrists to face the sky. Now, I forgot to mention this, but if you are working on your opposite side, you can just have them in neutral, otherwise we do the action. So, taking it up to the sky, 4, 3, 2, 1, we rise, keeping your arms strong, fingers touch, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. Excellent. Bring your arms into center. And well done. Now, if you did like this class and you want to find out more about online classes and courses with me, then do click on the link below. They also get a free full-length hour class with this, including warm-up, ab workout, hula hoop workout, and cool down. And yes, please don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it does help my channel grow.